according to reports, he stated that he's cleaning up his circle, and he motivated to prove his critique wrong. He stated that he's keeping on the low for the moment. He's increasing his training camp from 8 weeks to nearly 3 months. He said that he the Michael Jordan of this boxing ish. Tell me something I can't do so I could do it again. Obviously, he claiming that the next game, the next fight, he gonna do something different. But see, I like the confidence for sure. Gervonta always had the confidence, but it's just the work ethic, like you said. Errol Spence already learned from his mistake, and he said that he's not gonna blow up more than 160 in between fights, according to Errol on his latest interview. Gervonta saying he gonna be dedicated now, and he gonna prove his critique wrong. See, I'm a critique, obviously, but I just want to make sure he a-okay. You know, if you're gonna lose to somebody, just lose to somebody you supposed to lose to. Damn it, don't go lose to somebody you ain't supposed to lose to. But if he could get his mind right, if he could be on because like Devin Haney, for example, he naturally skinny. Devin Haney don't even have to train much off season, and he's still gonna maintain his weight because he have Floyd Mayweather type of body, where he's lean. He's gonna be leaned out throughout the year, kind of like Terrence Crawford. On the other hand, Gervonta, he likes to eat, and what makes it worse, he likes to eat and he's not training. So you gotta basically train at least to maintain your weight. And I don't know if you caught the last episode where I talked about their relationship, and of course, AB now got an album coming out. I believe Adjusting to Fame or something like that. So he obviously, you around rappers, obviously you're going to pick up the bad influence, because rappers could do whatever, could drink whatever, and go to the studio and make a hit track. But on the other hand, the fighter can't do all of that and go to a firefight and expect to win. At least if you're going against the best, that's not going to happen. So the point that I'm trying to make, it's different people around. For example, Gervonta, if he's self-control, like if he have a strong self-belief and strong self-control, the way Mayweather do, then he's going to be A-okay hanging around Adrian Broner, right? But if you kind of like me, I'm the type of person, if I go to a party, for example, and I see some Doritos and I'm supposed to be on a diet, I'm pretty much eating that Dorito because I'm pretty hungry and it's free. You ain't got to ask me twice. You know what I mean? And like I said, I feel like Gervonta, I feel like Gervonta the same way, man. He ain't going to turn down no food, especially if it tastes good, look good. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is stay dedicated is the key to success for Gervonta. The person in the mirror is his biggest enemy. With that being said, I appreciate you, AKHi. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next caller. Do you got anything last to say?
No, appreciate it. I'm going to listen.
All right, 100, peace.
Quick question. And you seen that Gervonta Davis posted that he got to lessen his circle up?
He got to clean his circle up? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I seen it. He need to do something. I mean, he letting Ryan Garcia. He letting Devin Haney finesse him in a way. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you signed to Mayweather promotion, and Mayweather is your promoter, and he been begging you to come to Vegas, and you been hanging out with AB. Now AB out here trapping, and you out here, you done abandoned everybody, and you got it off your lonely. Like, come on, Gervonta. Like, you got to put the ego aside, because See, like fighters got ego. Gervonta got ego, but you got to remember, like, who helped you out from day one. Mayweather always looked out for him. So you got to look at Mayweather like a father figure in a way. Like, oh, okay, Mayweather could say whatever. I ain't gonna like let my ego get in between. Like I heard, I'm not sure, but I heard like maybe like what the issue was between the two, like according to AB, like that Mayweather brags too much or this or that. But he earned the right to brag, right? He could say whatever he want to say. He TBE. So like till you get to that point, you can stop bragging.
Even in that UK fight, though, he said he wanted Mayweather to be pretty boy Floyd or something like that.
Yeah, and
he wanted him to talk crap at the press conference for him. It's like, so I'm teaching you the game, bro.
Right.
Just sit back and watch. I was teaching you how to get your name out there because you got the power. You can back it up. All I got to teach you is a little for the middle. Right. And he didn't want to do it, bro. It's crazy.
And it's crazy you say that. Yeah, it's crazy you say that because there's reports that, like I talked about earlier, according to Boxing News 24, you know, Gervonta Davis days with Mayweather Promotions could be numbered. But you got to realize, I don't think so because Tank always been happy with TMT. Money-wise, promotion-wise, opponents-wise, Mayweather always put Tank in the biggest fights. Like, for example, the Conor pay-per-view, you know what I mean? Like, that was big for him.
He had the biggest numbers. That's the biggest numbers that any boxer in this generation that had laid eyes on.
And you're talking about people that's willing to pay pay-per-view money, people that's willing to spend, and they got introduced to Gervonta. So Mayweather always did what he was supposed to do. Because according to this article, they were saying, you know, Mayweather can't really do much for Gervonta. Like, what? Mayweather, like, the second most powerful man in boxing. Like, Heyman is number 1, Mayweather number 2, and according to Mayweather, Heyman, PBC, and him are 1. They pretty much work together.